Hello everyone. This will be my first video of me just talking about the language without really showing you guys anything. Um, I just want to give you guys my philosophy on one aspect of, I guess, language. So I've been creating a list of everything I kind of want to talk about when it comes to language learning. I feel confident enough in my level where I feel okay giving advice on language learning or just talking about it in general. Um, so I made a list on my phone. I randomly come up with ideas. Number one on this list, the thing that inspired this list, the first question that popped in my head was, what does it mean to be fluent? And I know that this has probably been discussed plenty of times before. It's probably a very philosophical concept. I just want to give my 2 cents on it. I haven't done any research on what it means to be fluent. I don't know the philosophy of it or what people have come up with, but I'm just going to give you my subjective view on it. Um, I feel like, personally, based on my experience, I feel like being fluent, it's really simple, by the way. I feel like being fluent just means you know the language well enough in general. I mean, listening and speaking and writing. You should include writing. But you know the language well enough. I'm going to specifically talking about when you're speaking with someone. You know the language well enough where if you don't know a word, you are able to catch that word that you don't know within the conversation, within what they're saying, in their sentence, while they're giving you that sentence. You're able to catch that word that you do not know, and you're able to regurgitate that word out of your mouth, saying it how they said it, because you understand how the language works. You understand what the syllables were, what the exact word sounds like. You heard the word, you just don't know what it means. You're able to regurgitate that word back to them and ask them, hey, you just said this word, what does that mean? And then they're able to explain what that word means back at you in the language, and then you understand what the word means. Now, you're probably wondering, why do you consider that fluent? I consider that fluent because I think that if you're learning a language, that means, well, not that it means. If you're learning a new language, right? You're never going to learn the language. What does that mean? My mother tongue is English. Do I speak English? Yes. Am I fluent in English? Yes. Do people still throw words at me that I do not know in English? Yes. Am I able to ask those people what the word means in English while saying the word back to them? Yes. And when they explain that word to me in English, am I able to understand what the word means now? Yes. This is fluency. I want to keep this video short, but that's what I believe fluency is. Okay? It's being able to pick out the words you don't understand in conversation and learn what they are from the speaker within the language. That is fluency. That is what I think fluency is. Obviously, in the language you're learning, you're going to do that a lot more than you do in English, but you're able to do it. Because what people don't understand is when you're learning a language and you're new at it, you're not able to do that. You're just not. If you're struggling to speak, you're a beginner, you're struggling to speak, and somebody throws a sentence at you, you're just not going to know what they're talking about at all. You're not going to know the subject. You're not going to be able to pick out which words you don't know because they're all together. It's all jumbled up. You don't understand. You're not fluent yet. That's okay. Just ask them to speak slower, say fewer words, and then whatever word you do hear, even if you don't know how to spell it out, you can ask them, and then you'll be able to look it up on your own time, or just you're not able to have the conversation yet in the target language, so that's fine. But I just wanted to put my 2 cents out there about what I think fluency is. Tell me what you guys think fluency is. That's what I think it is. Am I wrong? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Okay, peace.